Who was the most unfortunate person in the history of mankind? The story of Joe Arity comes to mind, marked by misfortune from the very start. Born to parents who were related and faced with severe learning difficulties, having an IQ of just 46, Joe didn't even start talking until he was 5. School was a bust. After just 1 year, the principal told his parents to keep him home. His family life was rocked when his dad got laid off, and unable to cope, they sent Joe to a state institution. But that place offered no refuge. Instead, Joe found himself the target of cruel bullying. Life threw another horrific punch when, as a teenager, Joe was attacked by a group of boys. That awful incident got him sent back to the institution, where he'd already suffered so much. At 21, Joe hit the road, riding the rails like many did during the tough times of the Great Depression. It was a rough existence, and sadly for Joe, it led to the most unjust chapter of his life. Accused of a gruesome crime, the RP and murder of a young girl in Pueblo, Colorado, Joe's fate was sealed by a confession that was disjointed and filled with inaccuracies. No physical evidence linked Arity to the crime scene. His conviction was based solely on the questionable confession and the loose testimony of witnesses, and was only pardoned posthumously. He went to death row but carried a strange kind of joy, one that stood out in the grimness of prison life. He was fond of a toy train, a symbol of his childlike innocence, which he spent most of his days playing, and kindly gave it to a fellow prisoner right before he was executed. On the day of his execution, Joe didn't grasp the finality of what was happening. He left behind a bit of ice cream, which he requested for as a last meal, asking for it to be refrigerated for later, not realizing there was no coming back from where they were taking him.